Hello, everyone. What's going on? It's Nordic here, back again with another Watch With Nordic live stream here today. And we got two very special teams between the Calgary Flames and the San Jose Sharks. It's going to be an exciting one here tonight. It's a 10:30 start time for me on the East Coast. So it's an after-hours Watch With Nordic. We've only done a 10:30 start time once, which means I will be done here at probably like 1 in the morning. So it's going to be another one of those late night streams. Hopefully everyone is doing good. I can't guarantee we'll go the entire way, but you guys know that I will go through 2/3 of the game and then be done. If there's, unless people persuade me to keep going or we're doing good or the game's close, but we'll see where this game shapes up to be by the end of it. But not expecting for a crazy game overall. I mean, these are two teams that Calgary's fighting for a playoff spot. It doesn't seem that great right now. The odds really aren't in their favor. And San Jose, just going through it, waiting for the season to be done, to be honest. It's kind of where we stand right now with the San Jose Sharks. But two very good teams. We do have a, I'm pretty sure we have a special NHL debut that is also coming tonight as well. I believe Georgi Romanov is making his NHL debut tonight. So that bodes to be very exciting. I'm very excited for that. And let's see what comes here now with this game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I do want to say this is our first time streaming the Calgary Flames this season. We are obviously, yeah, we haven't streamed them yet, so this is our first time. And then as for the Sharks, this is our second time streaming them this year. They are 0-0-1 when we do a live stream with them. So definitely going to be an interesting one here tonight. Let's see what we got in store. All right, let me update this real quick. All right. So, yeah, you're going to hear a lot of talk tonight about Calgary, who is trying to break in there and get into that final playoff spot. As, obviously, St. Louis has kind of ran away with the last one. Now you're looking at Minnesota, possibly. So, that's your next team that you're fighting for there. We'll see. They are 6-2-2 in their last 10. They have points in 8 of their last 10, so that is huge for them. They need to keep getting points. They need to keep fighting there to break their way into that last spot. They're 6 points back, but they do have 2 games in hand. They win those 2 games. They are only 2 points back away from Minnesota. However, Minnesota does hold the tiebreaker, so you're going to have to catch them in some sort of gratitude. As for San Jose, again, you're trying to just go through it. Go through the motions. You're rebuilding. It's pretty obvious that they're doing that at that. And let's just hope for the best here tonight in what's hopefully a good and entertaining matchup from San Jose. Again, it's a 10:30 start time for me on the West Coast. So we're going to get through 2 periods. And if I'm not feeling it or if it's too late or anything like that, I probably will end up hanging up the skates and going to bed. But we'll see. We will see. Showing off Jack Thompson, who has been in and out of the lineup this season with San Jose. Was with the Barracuda, has been with the Sharks. There's a couple of guys who have been like that as well this year who, obviously with players getting traded and, the whole season going the way it is, there have been young players who have gotten the chance to play up in the San Jose roster. But we'll get ready to get started here very, very soon from SAP Center. It's Sharks versus Flames. There's a little Sportsnet logo in the corner. It's kind of funny. All right, we'll get ready to get started here in a second, folks. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, even if it's just a little bit of you. Again, I do understand it's a later start time, so it's going to be a lot of West Coast friends, but even still, let's hope for the best here tonight in what should be a fun matchup. And we'll get started here very, very soon. But again, 10:30 start time for me. Chances are I'll go through the first two periods, and then I'll wrap. But if you guys want me to keep going or it's a close game, we'll keep going. We'll see. We will see. As we await for the start of the first period. All right, here we go. Puck drop in the SAP Center is now underway. Face-off won by the Flames. It's cleared down into the zone by Mackenzie Weegar. Down low, Timothy Liljegren trying to play the puck. It's stolen back and dumped out of the zone then by Colin Graff, who will move it down the other way. Eklund as well with him too. Down on the right side, up at the point. Liljegren, a shot saved by Dustin Wolf, who's one of the big Calder favorites. You got Celebrini, who is also one of the big favorites, along with Dustin Wolf there as well. Here come the Sharks in the zone. Eklund, a shot saved by Wolf again. And the puck slides all the way down the other way. Sharks will take it back and dump it into the Calgary zone. Wolf will get it down low behind the net. Played around then is Kevin Ball trying to clear it out of the zone. He'll do so successfully. Flames will get it back and regroup. Ball back over to Rasmus Andersson. Sends it up to Coronado. But he can't keep that one in as it slides all the way back into the Sharks zone. Down low. Picked up then by Celebrini. Kraken or Sharks move it down the other way. Smith with it. Throwing it down low. Celebrini to the front end. Kovalenko can't finish that shot. Clear down the other way. Calgary into the zone. It is offside. So San Jose already off there with the early start. Shots are 2-0 in favor of them here in the first period so far. Face-off coming here again now. Dustin Wolf already making two good saves here on this Sharks team. Again, Wolf has been one of the big Calder favorites this year and has argued to be carrying Calgary on their Calder Cup or their Calder playoff stretch, so it seems. Flames dump it into the San Jose zone. It's played all the way down the other way and into the Sharks' end. It's offside, though, so Calgary will have to regroup. Here they come the other way. Morgan Frost was traded over to Calgary back in February. Sharangovich now battling for it in the corner down low. Puck is still closed in. Sharangovich trying to get it. It's stolen back there by the Sharks, who will chip it through and try and take it down the other way. It's stolen back. Rooney moving it down the other way. He's got some room down the right side. And we get a whistle as it is a offside yet again. Showing off Ryan Warsofsky in his first season as a San Jose head coach with a 20-46-10 record. San Jose is obviously the youngest team this year, and so is Warsofsky, youngest NHL coach this year. Showing off Huska as well, third season as the Flames coach. He's been there for a good little bit. Has put together some good seasons there. Puck slides into the Calgary end. Packle battling with now on the right side is Ostapchuk up to the point. Played around then. Thompson tries to pass over to Carlson. It's stolen back by Calgary and cleared all the way down the other way. It's a race for it. Ryan Lomberg trying to get to it down low. Lomberg finally does get control. Given over then back for Rooney. Moves it around. Tries getting it up to the point, but can't get that one directed. Lomberg now in the corner. Slides it up. Shot! And that one goes down low into the corner again as San Jose will pick it up and clear it down the other way. About 3 minutes through this first period. Score is still 0-0. Shots are 2 apiece. Interception there at center ice. Cameron Lund will throw it into the zone. Battling for it down low in the corner. It's slid around there and back up to the point for Liljegren. Liljegren arguably San Jose's best defenseman with the departures of Wallman. Here come the Flames now the other way. Down through the zone, circling around, trying to get the puck is Lomberg, but it's stolen back then by San Jose. Liljegren now moving it down the other way. He'll dump it into the zone. And San Jose will try and set up here yet again. A lot of back and forth action so far. No clear-cut shots, at least so far. And it's still 0-0 so far. Both teams will regroup. Coleman moves it through the zone. It's broken up then by Calgary. Picked up then by Coleman, who clears it into the zone. Battling for it down low again then is Backlund, who will slide it through center ice. Flames finally get control, and no, they don't. Sharks get it right back out. So a lot of back and forth action, no, like, big chances, except for the first 2 shots at the beginning of the game. Here's Coronado, who circles back around, looking for options, throws a pass over into the zone. Shot, save in front by Romanoff. Coleman throws it up to the point. A shot from Sharangovich. Save, rebound, and another big save there by Romanoff. Or Romanov. How many times can I say Romanov wrong? Calgary now with control in their own zone. Picks it up over. Then a shot from Bean. A save by Romanov, and he falls down, but he'll make the save. And Calgary racks up some shots there, and now they're getting some shots there in the shooting department. So good opportunities there from Calgary. They're getting shots on net. And I think in terms of, fighting for that puck, that's exactly what they need. Again, you're gonna want to get a lot of shots on San Jose because they are obviously not that great of a team. And I think it would make a lot of sense for sure. Face off now in the San Jose zone. As it's won by the Sharks. Played down low then. Kadri trying to get to it. It's backhanded out of the zone. Picked up then. Huberdeau in front. Kadri, and a glove save by Romanov. Big stop there for the kid. A little bit of a starting goaltenders preview. You got Romanov in net for the Sharks, as you can probably already tell, and you have Dustin Wolf in for the Flames. Romanov, I don't know a lot about. I'm going to be blunt with you. I don't watch as much Sharks games as I should be. I'm going to look this guy up right now and see what his numbers are. Oh, okay. Ferraro throws that puck all the way around. It slides all the way into the Calgary zone, and it's an icing against the Sharks. So Romanov has played 7 games in the NHL, this being his 8th. He has a record of 0-3, so he's never had his first NHL win. He's been pulled multiple times. So Romanov's looking for his first NHL win here tonight. We'll see if he can get it in his 8th NHL game against Calgary, unless I'm looking at it wrong, but I don't think I am. Sharks break it into the zone, down behind the net now. Ball gets tied up down low. In front, deflected, and Wenberg can't get that chance. Puck slides up to the point. Liljegren now with it, fires it, and that one goes wide. Down low, Lund tries throwing it up then. Here's Eklund with the puck to Ferraro. Back then over to Graf. Graf trying to move the puck to the center, but can't do that successfully. A shot from the point, saved by Wolf, and it goes into the corner. Anderson will pick it up, and Calgary will get out of the zone. And here they come the other way, and they miss the pass, and that'll be an icing. I thought they went down the other way, but nope. So good opportunity there for San Jose. They're getting chances. They're getting opportunities. I think both teams are playing pretty solid out of the gate, I would say. At least so far. Face-off won by the Flames. They'll dump it all the way down the other way, and they'll pick it up through the zone, and... Oh, man. He's tripped. Pospisil was tripped. No call on the play, though. Here comes San Jose the other way. Down behind the net, Noah Gregor throws it in front, and Wolf makes the save. Again, you're going to have to bear with me here with the Calgary guys. Again, we've not streamed them at all this season, so I'm not really looking for numbers and commentating, but I'll get used to it at some point. Again, there are only 2 teams before tonight that hadn't gotten streams, that being the Nashville Predators and the Flames. So the Flames are now marked off that list. I have now streamed 31 of 32 teams this season. Nashville is the only team that I have not streamed yet, and I think I could go without streaming Nashville. I'm going to be completely blunt with you guys. I think I could go without streaming Nashville. I will try to, though. I will try to get a stream in there at some point with the Preds before the end of the season. And there's plenty of time, so I'm not really worried about that. But, you know, obviously something that you do think about there, of course. Out of town scoreboard. We'll do that real quick here as well. Let me just pull it up as I am very consistent and forget to do things. All right, out of town scoreboard. So the games that have been finalized: the Lightning beat the Rangers 5-1. We did that commentary earlier today. The Jets beat the Blues 3-1, which broke the Blues winning streak. So that streak caps off at 12. And then there are 3 other games going on. This one is one of them. You got LA and Seattle. LA's up 1-0 on the Kraken. And then you got Oilers and the Ducks. And the Oilers and them are tied. So we shall see what comes next in terms of those games. But right now we got what I think has been a fun matchup so far. These are 2 fun teams. Like San Jose is they're not good standings wise, but they're fun. They're a fun team to watch. And that's why I like them a ton. I think I might put a hat on. I'm thinking about it. The more I look at my hair, I'm like, I don't like that. Showing of Western Conference standings and what Calgary needs to do to get back into the race. Face-off now won by the Flames. Played around behind the net over to Hanley. Flames pick it up then the other way. It's Coleman through the zone. He's got Huberdeau with him. Backlund drops it down low. Puck goes in on net, and Romanov makes the easy save. Here to watch Calgary lose, Blues fan. Well, I mean, if they were to lose to San Jose, I wouldn't be shocked. San Jose is known for stealing games like that. And I got to be honest with you, if Calgary loses tonight, I don't think they deserve to be in that spot, even if they come close after this. But anyways. Face-off won by the Sharks, played down low behind the net then. Carlson will throw that one all the way around the center ice. It's dumped into the zone. And down low then, Wolf will pass that puck around. Delandria takes it behind the net, gives it over to Gregor, who throws it up to the point. A shot! And he shoots that one wide as the puck chirps out of the Calgary zone. It's dumped back in, though, by the Sharks. They played well so far through this stretch. Shots are 4-3 in favor of San Jose here so far with 13:10 left. Puck down the other way. It's cleared into the zone. Ferraro now battling for it over with Rooney. Grundstrom also trying to get that puck loose. It slides out in front of shot. And they can't get a full one on there, so it goes wide. And San Jose clears it out of the zone. It's no penalty, but it is indeed a face-off in the San Jose zone. Again, if you guys remember, the last time we streamed San Jose this season was back in January, post the Four Nations break. And we streamed San Jose versus Winnipeg, and that is the highest viewed stream we have ever had. At almost 1,500 views in the Watch With Nordic streams, that one is the highest viewed one we've ever done. So, again, that is something that I hold myself very proud to that is our best performing stream, and maybe this one will be even better. Face-off won by Calgary. Bean at the point. Shoots it. Blocked in front. And picked up by San Jose now, who chips it down the other way. Klapka trying to get to the puck. Stolen by the Sharks. Through, and a shot saved by Wolf. And played back to the right corner. And picked up by San Jose. They'll try and get it up to the point. Through, over. Vlasic. And it's blocked. Thrown back up to the point by Grundstrom. Ferraro to Grundstrom. Shot. Save again by Wolf. And the Flames will pick it up and clear it all the way down the other way. And that'll be an icing against Calgary. As San Jose's kind of started to pick up the pace here a little bit. Shots are 6-3. Respect the Sharks, but I have the Flames winning tonight over 1.5 goals. That can happen. I think that's almost like very likely that'll happen. I have a feeling. A good feeling for you. All right, face-off coming here now in the Calgary end. Dustin Wolf has been tested pretty early already. Face-off won by the Sharks. They'll move the puck up at the point. Ferraro tries throwing it down low. It's stolen back then by Lomberg, who tips it through, and it'll be played down the other way. Stolen back then by the Sharks. Wennberg over to Eklund. Eklund will backhand it into the zone. Flames trying to get control. Stolen back by the Sharks. They'll battle for it. It's picked up then by Sharangovich, who throws a pass up and over for Bean, who dumps it all the way in. Ferraro now behind the net. Battling now with Sharangovich in the Shark zone. Calgary cannot keep it in. They'll come out and regroup, however. Anderson drops it back then for Coronado. Give it up then for Frost. Morgan Frost through the zone. Gets tied up. Backlund in front. And San Jose steals that puck right away, and they'll get it out of the zone. Showing off Will Smith, one of the other rookies in this Calder race, is not a top rookie, but he is one of the rookies up there. And that puck is shot out of play in front of the San Jose bench. 11:09 left here in the first period. Shots are 6-3 in favor of the Sharks as they come out here with the early lead. The early lead in shots, that is, not the overall early lead. Wanted to preface that, by the way. Face-off won by the Sharks. Up at the point, Thompson throws a pass over. Smith a shot, deflected in front, rebound! And it goes up above the net. Down low, Celebrini trying to play it. Sharks will keep it in, stolen back by Calgary. Here they come the other way. It's chipped through the zone by Coronado, who gets it down low. Vlasic will throw it behind the net. Stolen back by San Jose and all the way down the other way. Smith picks it up, throws it in front, a shot! And a save by Wolf on Celebrini. The Calder goalie robs the Calder skater. And wow, that was a nice save from a pass from Smith. And what a save by Wolf. Impressive. Now, those are the three upcoming rookies. That being Smith, Celebrini, and Wolf. You got Hudson and Michkov, too. You got Stankoven in there as well, and Cutter Gauthier. That is one hell of a rookie class. In terms of upside, that is like the future of the NHL right there. That is one hell of a rookie class. You throw in Bedard, you throw in Fantilli, you throw in a few other guys. That is like the future of this league. Here comes Calgary the other way into the zone. 2-on-1, a shot saved by Romanov. I'm going to need to get used to that. And here come the Sharks again the other way through the zone. It's Lund. Wennberg now keeps it in the zone, throws it around back down low. Eklund battling for it, back up to the point, where it's shot around again behind the net. And cleared down the other way by the Sharks into their own zone. They'll battle for it on the right side. Ferraro trying to get to that puck. Liljegren will steal it over. And Sharks move it through center ice over to Lund. Cameron Lund has control, and he can't get to it. Here come the Flames now the other way. 4-on-3. Farabee, a shot. It deflects and goes up in the air and out of play. And we'll go to commercial. I'm mixing up some names, which should not surprise anybody if you've been following these for a while. 9:36 left in the first period. It's still 0-0. And I appreciate everybody tuning in for this one. This is a late night stream, but we have a lot of people here tuning in, so I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. All right, still a commercial break, guys. All right. Showing off Dustin Wolf, who's wearing a Sharks jersey. He is from California, so does make some sense. That actually is pretty cool when you think about it. He's playing against the team he grew up. This season versus California teams, he's 11-1-0 as a 1.83 and a .930. That's obviously when you factor in games against Anaheim and LA as well, so that's pretty sick. He's from Gilroy, California, so not too far away. 9:36 here left in the first period. Shots are 8-4 in favor of the Sharks, who have run out with the early control so far through this one. Face-off won by Calgary. Ball with the puck. A shot. It's blocked, and San Jose will play it the other way. It's kicked ahead by San Jose. Cleared back by Calgary, who will regroup. Ball then slides a pass up and over into the zone. Calgary's got it. Back Frost. And a save by Romanov yet again. Sharks will clear it all the way down the other way. Anderson goes to get the puck, and it'll be an icing against San Jose anyways. So a good chance there from Frost. As Calgary's getting their chances. They're getting their opportunities. Just, seeing Frost and Farabee feels a little bit weird in these jerseys. They've been just Flyers for so long. Just feels very weird for me as a Flyers fan myself. 9:13 left here in the first period. Face-off won by the Sharks. Loon trying to move the puck down the other way. It's stolen back, though, into the zone as a whistle's blown. I think off of the face-off, they blew that one dead.
Played some solid minutes against Seattle. Enough to earn him the start over Alex Georgiev tonight.
9:07 here. Face-off won by Calgary. Ball plays it over as it's dumped into the San Jose zone. Liljegren now with it. Back over behind the net, Ferraro. To Liljegren, who tries clearing it all the way out of the zone. He'll do so successfully. It'll go out back to Wolf, as Calgary will try and get it to regroup. Here they dump it down the other way. San Jose steals it right back first. Liljegren then with it. Stolen back by Huberdeau, who circles around. And he'll get a line change. And intercepted by the Sharks. They'll clear it into the Flames' end. Here's Weegar with 8:20 left here in the first period. Hi, Cadence. I didn't know you were still awake. Through the zone now. Sharks pick it up. Celebrini will dump it back as Liljegren will also wait for it too. Sharks will take it down the other way through the zone, and it's denied down low from a chance for Kovalenko. What's up, William? Battling now on the right side. It slides out. Kept in the zone by Calgary. 3-on-2. Flames will dump it in. Behind the net then, Thrun will play it back. Stolen up and over then for Celebrini, who feeds it all the way up to Kovalenko. Through the zone. He's in, and he can't get it through. Oh, my goodness. So both teams are getting their chances, but nothing too crazy. Lomberg now behind the net. Trying to move the puck around. Stolen back by Celebrini. Macklin Celebrini throws a pass up, then and over for Kovalenko, who shoots it, and a save on the right side by Dustin Wolf. Kevin Ball moves it down the other way. Bean will clear it into the zone now behind the net. Picked up on the right side as it's sent again behind the net, but Coronado's not there in time to pick that puck up down low. Thrown in front end. Nobody is there. Puck is sent all the way down the other way. Stolen back by Calgary. Coronado into the zone. Fires it, and it goes wide. Coleman lays a big hit there down low on Thrun. Picked up then by Ostapchuk, who tries clearing it into the zone. He was an acquisition in exchange for Fabian Zetterlund. Shots are 10-6 in favor of the Sharks, who have been leading in a pretty good lead here. Thanks, William. I appreciate that. I'm definitely delayed compared to some people, for sure. Down low, Sharangovich throws it over to the right side. Weegar can't keep it in, and he'll have to come back out to regroup. Farabee trying to steal that puck. Battling for it now down low. It slides around them for Loon. Cameron Loon moving it down the other way. Chipped into the zone by Gregor. And behind the net, back over then for Bean. Up to Farabee. Farabee circles it around, trying to look for options. He's been out there for a little bit. He's been out there a couple times. Braden Packo with the puck then, back over to Jake Bean. Bean will send it through to neutral zone as it goes all the way back into the San Jose end. Kadri with the puck. Feeds it up to the point. A shot! And a big save there. Bean another chance, and another glove save by Romanov, who's had some pretty good opportunities here tonight to make some big saves, and he's capitalized on all of them. So 5:32 left here in the first. Still 0 apiece. And again, I appreciate everyone who's tuning in. This stream's actually already doing better than my last one was, so thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. You know, sometimes these West Coast streams, when they're late night, they tend to be a lot better, and they make it worth it to be up this late. So I appreciate that, guys. And if you are new, if you could consider subscribing, I would appreciate it. Again, you don't have to subscribe right now. Watch the whole broadcast and see how you think, and then you can subscribe. Because, again, we do these throughout the entire season, throughout the playoffs. All 32 teams, we do them as well. Again, if Calgary makes the playoffs, we'll do streams on them too. So, again, we do them on all 32, except for Nashville, apparently. We also do have, and I don't know if I'm officially going to do it yet, because the first game's at 5 p.m. We'll be going for 7 straight hours, especially if the games go to OT. But I might be doing the Frozen 4. I will see, though. I will see. I haven't decided yet, but I think that would be pretty cool, considering not many other people tend to do that. So and granted, if a game were to go to overtime in one of those, I'd be cooked. I'd be in big trouble. I would be in big trouble. All right, we're back here. They're showing off San Jose's 5-1 loss to Seattle the other night, where Will Smith had a pretty nice tap-in. These two rookies are back and forth in the Calder race. Celebrini, 55 points in 65 games played. Will Smith, 38 points in 69 games played. So two have boded very well for pretty good seasons, especially since Calgary, or since you look in terms of how the team has been. Liljegren now behind the net, moving the puck down low, trying to get out of the San Jose zone. Ferraro takes it then behind the net, and they will get it out as it goes to neutral zone. Grundstrom on the right side, trying to play the puck. Stolen back then down low by Eklund, who tries to move it around. Grundstrom also going forward there too. He's got Backlund on there right behind him. And picked up by Calgary, who will try and move it the other way. Stolen back again. They still have room. Grundstrom shoots it, deflected by Ball, and it goes back into the corner. On the right side, Calgary clears it all the way back into the San Jose zone, and that will be an icing against the Flames. Again, I do want to preface again, I apologize if I'm getting any Calgary numbers wrong. This is the first time we streamed Calgary all season, and it's April. So, I won't know. And whenever we stream Calgary next, I probably won't know. And again, I do want to apologize to Flames fans for me taking so long to stream them. You would think with how good of a year they've had, you'd think I would. But I have had 3 separate occasions where I plan on streaming Calgary streams throughout the year. A shot from the point saved by Wolf. I've had many occasions where I thought about doing it, and then I ended up either canceling it because I had something else to do, I had work. Like, I think even last week I wanted to do one. And I thought to myself, I'm like, I don't think I can. Like, I wanted to do Colorado versus Calgary. I know I wanted to do Anaheim versus Calgary. I know I wanted to do Toronto versus Calgary at one point, but all of them had to be canceled because of either work or something else. So finally, I got the chance to do Calgary this year. Smith, a shot! Saved by Wolf. Behind the net. Sharks pick it up. Kovalenko throws it around, but Coleman gets to it first. And Calgary will get out of their own zone. Shipped all the way down the other way and into the San Jose zone. It'll be no good. It's nicing. So shots are 12-7 in favor of the Sharks. They are kind of running away with this one here. Yes, the Oilers, I think, can clinch tonight if they do win against Anaheim, and they are winning right now, so. Who knows, honestly, at this point. Face-off here now, won by the Flames. It's cleared out of their own zone, picked up by Coleman at center ice, who will backhand it in. Backlund now battling forward with Thrun. Celebrini gets to it first, played up to Kovalenko, who will try and clear, but kept in down low by the Flames. Coronado battling now in the corner. It's passed up to Celebrini and kept in the zone. No, Klapka shot. And a glove save by Romanov once again. Do I think Lane Hudson will win the Calder? I am really leaning towards Hudson being that guy that does win it, yes. I think, as much as I would love Matvei Michkov to win it, because you guys know I'm a Flyers fan, I think with what Hudson has done, I think there's no question he wins it. Unless if Calgary makes the playoffs, then I could see Dustin Wolf maybe getting it, but I think the way Montreal is playing, you know, he's like the glue to that blue line, and the blue line's being held together by like literally a string. He's been gluing it together all year. Here comes Calgary the other way. Jake Bean into the zone. Throws it down low. Still has the puck, actually. Sharangovich trying to throw it around now behind the net. Frost battling for it there as well. 3:30 here, remaining in the first period. It's been a fun first period, actually. I've enjoyed myself. Down low, Sharks with it behind their own net. It is Jack Thompson. Again, you notice a lot of these guys have played time with the Barracuda and the Sharks. Warsofsky has given a lot of different players a lot of chances throughout this year, and I think that's a good thing. Thompson clears it all the way back into the Calgary zone. Wolf will throw that puck around. Sharks keep it in. A shot! And another save by Wolf yet again, who has had to kind of bail his team out here a little bit because the way that they've been playing has not been the greatest. Face off now, battling on the right side. Won by the Flames and cleared into the Sharks' end. Not good enough for an icing. It'll be regrouped by Ostapchuk, who will chip it back into the zone. Now down low. Ball will throw it around back for Huberdeau, who's trying to clear it. Kept in, though, by Gaudreau. Former Calgary Flame, I believe, right? He was a Flame, correct? Puck up to the point. A shot from Ferraro. Rebound in front. Rebound and a save by Wolf on Grundstrom's shot. I know I said rebound twice. I'm sorry. Another shot. Save. Rebound again. And that one goes wide. Liljegren back with the puck. Up at the point. Ferraro throws that one around. A shot in front. And another save by Wolf. Flames need to wake it up. Sharks play with the puck. Shoot it. And that one goes wide and around. Lindgren back up at the point. Ferraro, a shot again, and another save by Dustin Wolf. And that is 17 shots for the Sharks through the first 18 minutes here tonight. That is almost a shot a minute. That's got to be some kind of record this year for San Jose because, again, you guys do realize that this has been a pretty rough year for the Sharks. Well, yeah, the Sharks aren't that great, and ticket prices and everything aren't particularly great right now, so I'm not mad at the fact that there's, a lot of empty seats. It happens. When a team is not good, the attendance won't be good, and that's the biggest thing. Face-off won by the Flames. Coleman drops it back over then for Hanley. Hanley will backhand it through the zone as Calgary looks to get control, and they only have 7 shots here tonight compared to San Jose's 17. Down low, Sharks get out of their own end. It's Gaudreau trying to battle for it there along with Graf. Graf sends it up for Eklund. William Eklund into the zone. Gets knocked down by Weegar. And not really knocked down, he just fell onto Eklund. And played around now down low. Eklund, a shot blocked in front. Backlund will pick it up then, and Calgary will take it the other way and just dump it into the zone and get a line change. Approaching the last minute of play here in the first period. Score is 0-0 still. Stolen back by the Flames. Rooney takes it into the zone. Will skate it behind the net. Looks for options here now. Passes it in front. Stolen back by San Jose. Intercepted by Calgary. Rooney into the zone. Fires it. Blocked in front as it goes back behind the net. Thrown around down low by Vlasic. And taken back over for Klapka, who shoots it in a save by Romanov. Back on the right side, Celebrini chips it out of the zone. He'll race it the other way. Macklin Celebrini into the zone, close to the center, shoots it. And it goes high above the net. Battle for it in the corner now, less than 30 seconds left. Sharks throw it in front. They score! Will Smith, a pass in front from Kovalenko. And the Sharks lead 1-0. Well, I mean, you get as much shots as Calgary as San Jose was getting. They have almost 20 shots in the first period, which has got to be some kind of record for this team this year. They have struggled in terms of shots. They have dominated the game so far, and they finally get rewarded. A pass in front from Kovalenko to Will Smith, and he connects that one as the young kids get it done yet again. Will Smith with a great pass in front. And he has another goal adding to his resume. And those boys are rolling. 28 seconds left here in this first period. Thrun throws it around then to the right side. Calgary trying to respond back. Here it's picked up by Thompson now the other way. That's Celebrini's 35th assist of the year. It's phenomenal for a kid who missed a lot of games. And for a kid, period. And that'll do it for the first period. Score after 1. San Jose 1, Calgary 0. As the Sharks get a late goal there at the end of the first period. And they lead 1-0 here over a Calgary Flames team that needs points. And Georgi Romanov with 7 saves through the first 20 minutes. That'll do it for the first period. It's intermission time. Go get a snack, go get a drink. Do what you got to do. I'll be here if you have any questions or anything, but we'll talk to you guys soon.
All of us here with the San Jose Sharks and NBC Sports would like to express our sincerest condolences to all of you, and especially the Millen family.
So a phenomenal period there by the Sharks. I mean, I haven't watched a ton of Sharks games this year, I'll be blunt with you guys, but that was probably the best start I've seen them have ever, honestly. It was a very good performance that I just saw. I am going to be tired tomorrow, folks. But I don't care. I enjoy doing this, and it's fun. But all right. If Calgary wants to make the playoffs, they're going to need to make some offense. Damn right. Yeah, this has been a not a great period from Calgary. I need to see better than that. Like, that really was not, it wasn't good at all. I call the game very well. Thank you. Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. I'm trying my best. Again, like, I've said it multiple times, we have not streamed Calgary at all this year until this game, so it might be a little bit difficult for me to come off the bat and do it, and we haven't streamed San Jose that much either, so more than Calgary. We streamed them once, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to get better, and I appreciate that. And again, I mean, yeah, definitely poor Wolf. Yeah, 19-7, the shots is like insane. Oh, man. That felt like a fast first period, though. My favorite team is the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm a big Flyers guy. But I generally, doing this content as I have for almost 5.5 years, I have come to like all 32 teams. And I'm not ashamed of saying that. To be honest with you guys, I'm not ashamed of saying that. I like all 32. I have my opinion. I mean, I like more than others, obviously. I have my opinions for all 32, but generally I like most teams. I'll say most teams. I won't say all teams. Respect? Thank you. I'm not like other Philly fans, though, at least, where I'm like an asshole. So I could definitely be worse than I am. I at least pride myself on that I'm not a jerk, at the very least.
like the guy. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Oscar a little bit. Just a little ball of hate down there, finding a little seam. So maybe that's why I'm a little partial to Kovalenko. But nice play there to Will Smith and a tough start from the board. You've always said that you give guys an opportunity. If they can take advantage of that's something that you want to see. And he so far done well. Will Smith setting up shop right there in front of the net. We haven't always seen that. That's another evolution in Will Smith's game. So Sharks up 1-0 coming up on intermission line here. Hear from Smitty, the other Smitty, with a goal tonight. And we're going to hear from Will Smith. He's with 3. Remember, after this.
Thank you all for tuning in, guys. See you guys, still in intermission. What's up, Andrew? I'm doing good. How are you? Perfecto. Good. Good to hear. Boom, baby.
Will Smith gets his 15th of the year, back-to-back games. The Sharks now have 2 rookies that have 15-plus goals. That's the first time ever in franchise history. Drew is with Will Smith. Talking today to a bunch of the guys, you were one of them. Energy was the key with what you guys needed to bring. Did you do it in that first game? Yeah, I mean, I think that's been a big part of our team's energy. And we're a tight group, I said that before, and definitely helps us. Tell me about that goal. What are you reading off of? Try to make a good play in the zone to Mac, and just got it out, and then he kind of took a tumble, and Kobe made a nice play up front. So good play all around. This late in the season, you're going up against a bunch of teams who are just.
By the way, I do want to say this is our 40th Watch With Nordic stream of the season. So we've done 40 of these. So long to be back here once again. Yeah. So yeah, we've done 40 of these streams this year, which is kind of wild. I think we're going to end up around like 45, 50 before the end of the regular season. I don't think I'm going to do 10 more streams in a week. But I definitely will probably end up doing 2 or 3 or 4, maybe 5. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. But these have been a lot of fun, and I really enjoy them. So I appreciate all of you guys tuning into these. Still got my channel checking on. Probably. I think so. All right. So we'll get ready here for the start of the second period in a little bit. But again, everybody who's tuning in, thanks. Thank you. I really appreciate it. This freaking Gecko, if I see him one more time tonight. I've seen this ad like 800 times. I could probably like repeat these ads. That's how much I've seen them. How's the first period? It was good. It was a good period. Sharks played well. Calgary got some opportunities, but San Jose was clearly the better team. Under or over total? I think we could see over. I'm going to say, here's my over under. I should make a bet. I should make bets for every game. Over under 3.5 goals. I'm thinking over 3.5 goals.
Back in San Jose, where the Sharks lead the Calgary Flames 1-0 in what is almost certainly a must-win game for Calgary as they scratch and claw their way, they hope, into a wild-card playoff spot in the West. Randy Hahn withdrew Remenda. Well, you expected energy from the Sharks. They talked about it all morning at practice, and the energy they did bring. 11 different Sharks with at least a shot in that opening period, 19 total.
Yeah, Ryan Huska told his team, the Calgary Flames, today that they needed a better start than they had against the Vegas Golden Knights. Well, the Sharks turned the table.
5.5 is what is offered. Oh, no more making excuses and laugh at on you.
Carl Grundstrom led the way for the Sharks with 4 shots, but he didn't score the goal. Let's look at the highlights of period 1. It's our forward plays of the game.
Dustin Wolf was front and center.
Yeah, they're showing off Dustin Wolf.
Particularly in that first period. Able to find pucks even though the Sharks had traffic. Macklin Celebrini gets a dynamite chance on a nice break play by Will Smith. Finds Celebrini right down the middle. Dustin Wolf makes that save look easy. And again, this is Macklin Celebrini rolling in. He takes the space thanks to Henry Thrun creating the skate through. But then takes the hit. Kovalenko works behind him. Look at Will Smith all by himself as the Flames get caught puck watching. Really nice pass from Kovalenko. He's the guy that needs to prove something. Will Smith has continued to prove that he belongs.
All right, I think we're ready here to start the second period now in a few minutes, so we're going to change this. First period recap, first and foremost. Obviously, the Sharks had the first goal and the only goal so far. And it came from Will Smith, who had the goal. So let's see what comes here in this.
I'm 100% with you there, Randy. Macklin has been absolutely wonderful this season.
So, celebration for Celebrini and the Sharks, but they've still got a lot of work.
I think I might have inaccurately guessed the time. Whoops. So we still got a little bit more time. I'll change it back. Whoopsies. I thought we were going because they put up the broadcasters. All right, we'll be back. Be back in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I promise. Speaking of which, out of town scoreboards. Oilers are up 1-0 on the Ducks, and the Kraken are up 2-1 on the Kings. That's good if you're trying to tank. So, I can't hate that, to be honest with you. Oh, I can feel the tired fatigue starting to hit me now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I gotta drink water to keep me awake. I haven't talked to Michael in a long time. All right. Was that the... Oh, March Madness is over? I thought it was the Final Four. Oh, I didn't even realize. All right. Oh, I won. I picked Florida on one of my brackets. All right, here we go. Now we're ready for the start of the second period here from SAP Center. Goals by rookie leaders this season. San Jose is ahead by a large margin with guys like Will Smith, Macklin Celebrini, Nikolai Kovalenko, Colin Graff, Cameron Lund, amongst others, who are also rookies this year and have played games for the San Jose Sharks. But regardless here, let's get ready for the second period, which should be a good one here. Celebrini here going off against Nazem Kadri for the opening face-off. Or sorry, Michael Backlund for the opening face-off. And it's won by Backlund and all the way back into the Calgary end. Wolf will give the puck behind the net then for Weegar. Weegar sends it to Coronado, who tips it through into the neutral zone. Sharks will dump it right back in. Behind the net then, San Jose playing the puck around. Coronado trying to get it back. Giving up then and over, and San Jose and Calgary will move it into the zone. Backlund throws it in front, and that's not good enough there. Back at the point, a shot, and it deflects back to the right side. I do think the Flames will come back. I think they can. I don't know if they will, but they definitely can. On the right side, Anderson shoots it wide of the net. Smith trying to move the puck around the right side. He'll do so successfully. Rasmus Anderson then picks up that puck. Thrown around over to the defensive zone. Taken back by Farabee to Frost. Frost got some room into the zone. Loses it. Another shot. And a save by Romanoff. Down low on the right side. Flames still keep it in. Packle. Back to Frost, who gets knocked down there. Battling for it outside of the San Jose zone. It's picked up by Celebrini, who gets tied up by Coronado. Celebrini tries clearing it back. It's chipped in there by Joel Farabee. Back behind the net then is Sharon Govich. Battling on the left side then as... Still looking for options here as... Still battling for it in the corner. Finally it comes free and San Jose picks it up behind their own net. Sharks regrouping with 18 minutes left here in the second period. Picked up and carried around the right side. It's shot out of play and into the Sharks bench. So both teams playing it a little bit more conservative. Again, you saw that the Sharks really kind of got off right away and pressured hard.
This is the one area where Macklin and Will and the young skilled players that the Sharks have,
Face-off won by San Jose. They'll be cleared all the way back into the Calgary zone. Down low, Wenberg gets it behind the net. Graf now with the puck. Looks for options. Puts it on net. It's blocked as Calgary shoots it all the way down the other way, and that will be an icing against the Flames there as well. Just a reminder, Watch With Nordic coming back on Wednesday. We are doing the Frozen Four of Western Michigan versus Denver and Boston University versus Penn State. So expect for some exciting matchups there. Face-off won by the Sharks. It's thrown all the way back around. Back down low. Tries throwing it in front, but it's denied there. Sharks still with it. A shot from the point is also blocked. Ferraro throws it in front, and Graf can't finish that pass. Up to the point. Back down over then for Lund, who throws that one back all the way around and stolen back by the Flames. They'll move it the other way. Huberdeau drops it back. A shot! And that one goes wide as well. Liljegren with it for San Jose. Will pass it back then for Ferraro as the Sharks will move it through the other way. San Jose back with it now. Goudreau to Ferraro, who shoots it all the way through center ice. And back in the neutral zone, picked up then by San Jose. Down the right side, circling it around is Smith, who gets it down low. Gregor with it now. Vlasic. Thrown down low. Calgary trying to get to it there. It's picked up around the other way and cleared into the zone. Stolen back by the Flames. It seems like Calgary, they look slow. Did they play last night? They look slow for some reason. Picked up now by Maroon. Thrown down low. Up to the point. Coronado can't finish that one. And the Sharks will clear it out of the zone, however. Shots are 19-10 through 24 minutes in this game so far. Down low, Coleman gets it around behind the net. Coronado now in the corner. Up to the point to Anderson, who throws it past the ball, who shoots it back down low. Coronado tied up in front, gives it to Backlund. Back at the point. Ball, a shot, and that one goes wide and behind the net. Battling on the right side. Anderson slides and picks that one up. It's stolen back then by the Sharks, who backhand that one all the way into the Calgary zone, and Ball will take it back and clear it down the other way. Romanov goes behind the net to play the puck, as San Jose will get control. Ostapchuk through the right side, gives it up and over then for Eklund, and Flames will steal it right back. The Flames do need this win. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Hello, Kansas City Chiefs fan from Launceston, Australia. Cool. Welcome. Sharks are out. They already should be. Yeah. Here come the Flames the other way behind the net. Kadri playing the puck then behind. Looking for options to the point. A shot. And that chance from Jake Bean goes wide. Battling for it down the right side is Smith, as he takes down Kadri, but Smith gets it back over then as a 4-on-2 the other way evaluates. Smith diverts back. Stolen back by Calgary. It's tipped by Huberdeau. And another puck goes into the Sharks bench. 14-12 left in the second period. Shots are 19-10. Calgary's starting to get a little bit frustrated here. And it's starting to become very clear that this team is not happy with not being able to really connect. San Jose's not giving them a whole lot. Face-off then, won by San Jose. They'll dump it into the Calgary end. Wolf gets it behind the net to Anderson. Anderson now the other way. It gets dumped into the San Jose zone. Romanov throws that puck around. Gives it up then for Celebrini. Macklin Celebrini dekes through Backlund, spins it around, passes it over. Kovalenko now with the puck. Throws it up to the point. It gets intercepted by the Flames, and they'll try and move it the other way, but a missed pass. On the right side, Flames with it. Cleared down the other way. Farabee trying to get to it. Battling down low as well then is Morgan Frost. Sharon Govich, Farabee to Frost, who circles around. Frost to Sharon Govich, who's being tied up by a Shark as it slides down low then behind the net. Romanov tried playing it in front, but Calgary breaks that play up and San Jose tries to clear. It's still kept in though by Hanley. Weegar throws it behind the net, who passes it back up to Weegar. But the point then. Back up to the point to Farabee. It slides all the way back down the other way. And Wolf will go out to play it. And picked up down the other way. Dumped into the zone by Graff. Flames regrouping. It's Hanley. About halfway through the second period and the game. A lot of back and forth action. Not a whole lot of grade A chances for either side. As it's still 1-0 San Jose. Sharks with the puck. Lund over. A shot from Ferraro and a big save there. Puck goes back up to the point. Thrun over. Shot! And a save by Wolf from Eklund. Eklund to the right side. Stolen back and cleared out of the zone by the Sharks. Battling for it on the left side. Klapka dumps it into the zone. Lomberg now getting to it behind the net. Looking for options. Back up to the point. Another shot there. It goes wide. Flames move it to the front. And they can't finish that. Flames with only 10 shots through 11:40 here of this second period. Shots were 20-10. What a year that was. And that play is offside. Very clearly offside. Almost halfway through this second period and this game. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in. You're a Colorado Avalanche, Florida Panthers, St. Louis Blues, Hurricanes, Lightning, Washington Capitals, Kings, Boston Celtics, Ohio Buckeyes, your teams. Nice. Again, guys, thank you for the support so far. It's greatly appreciated. This one's doing pretty well tonight, especially for like a 10 p.m. stream, so I really appreciate it, guys. You left Las Vegas when Jonathan Marchessault left Las Vegas. I feel that, man. I really feel that. How long until the Sharks are playoff contenders again? That's a good question. I think you could realistically see them back in 3 to 4 years. That might be a long time, but the way that they're building this core, I think they're getting better. The standings don't show it, but they're getting better, and I think that is a huge positive in terms of overall, progress you want from this team. I think they really have gotten a lot better. And just the games that I've watched, again, I haven't watched a lot of them because I live on the East Coast. I can't stay up all the time to watch Sharks games, but from what I've seen, they look good. And that's a big positive. Face-off won by the Sharks, and they blow that face-off dead immediately. What do you mean skip your comments? I don't see any comments. Face off. Won by the Sharks. Cleared all the way down the other way. Picked up by the Flames. Kadri shot. Blocked in front as it slides wide of the net. Backlund. Back over them battling for it as San Jose chips it through. Yeah, I agree. Sharks do need to be in this. The league is better when the Sharks are good. I will say that. Here comes Calgary. Kadri a shot. And a save by Romanov. Played to the right side. Flames still with it. Back through to Weegar. He shoots it. And another save by Romanov. Keep in mind, guys. I do want to say that Romanov has not ever had an NHL win. So he's looking for his first NHL win here tonight. And so far, halfway through the game, he has not a lot of goals. So he's looked decent so far. Sharks just need good players. Flames, please come back. Huh. Battling forward at center ice. Puck gets dumped all the way into the Flames' end. Down low now. Frost gets it over to Weegar, who plays it around behind the net. Kept in at the zone. Grundstrom shoots it around. Goudreau now battling for it. Flames will pick it up. Your parlay sucks. We always hear about that. Frost into the zone to Sharon Govich, and that shot deflects wide on that chance. Still battling for it now down low on the left side. Kept in. A shot! Saved by Romanov again. Frost with it now, who tips it all the way out and down the other way. Here's Patchell, who shoots it into the zone and played down low behind the net. Thrun feeds a pass up then for Ostapchuk, who gets tripped. And they won't call that. Carlson, as it's tipped all the way into the Calgary end. Sharks win that race. Battling on the right side. Puck will slide out then for Calgary, and we get a whistle, and I think that might be a penalty as we get some pushing and shoving, as the Sharks did not like that. And now you hear that arena light up. I think we might see a penalty here, guys. That didn't look good. Out-of-town scoreboards while we're at it. Ducks are up 2-1 on the Edmonton. Cutter Gauthier with 2 goals. Seattle's up 2-1 on LA still. Let's see where those games transpire, but I think we might be seeing a power play. I'm not 100% sure. Let me go look to confirm. Never mind. No, we're not. Sorry. I thought we were for a second. Nice, Casey. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. We got 22 people in the stream right now, so I appreciate that. That's pretty good for a late night game. The late night games are usually not particularly great, so thank you guys for tuning in for this one. I appreciate it. If you are new, please do consider subscribing. Again, maybe watch the whole broadcast before you subscribe to consider it. Travis and Swift was been broken up. I didn't hear anything about that. I don't even really, to be honest with you, I don't really care. I don't. Cool, I guess. LA Kings on tank mode. I mean, it is Seattle. Seattle's not terrible. They're pretty bad, but they're not terrible. You guys are crazy. All right, yeah, we are getting a penalty. I thought we were going to get one. So San Jose goes to the power play for a Backlund cross-check. And the Sharks will get a chance to see the power play. Now, if you guys remember, we did a stream back in February after the Four Nations were over between San Jose and Winnipeg. And the only goal that San Jose had in that game was on the power play. So let's see if San Jose can connect here once again with that very solid power play unit of like Celebrini, Wenberg. It's a very good unit. We'll see how it can do. It's ranked 24th, which is For a bad team, it's not that bad. Face-off won by the Sharks. Smith draws a pass over to Celebrini. Celebrini to Smith. Back to Celebrini yet again. A quick pass there. Up to the point then for Liljegren. Back for Celebrini. Down low to Wenberg. To Celebrini on the right side. Back up to the point to Liljegren. To Celebrini. To Wenberg, who waits, intercepted by the Flames, and they clear it out. So a good clear there by Calgary. They'll get a line change off quickly. Romanov will play the puck all the way up and over for Smith. Back for Liljegren. San Jose has it. Celebrini tries dropping it back. Stolen back by Calgary. Here they come the other way. Coleman, he's in! He can't get the shot off. Oh, no. Liljegren then with Wenberg, as San Jose tries to break it out now the other way. Celebrini down the right side. Throws it in front end. That opportunity doesn't get through there. And Calgary will clear it all the way down the other way. Liljegren. Back to Eklund. Eklund moves it through center ice. Sharks trying to break it in. Calgary steals it right back and gets it out of the zone. But not all the way. Celebrini, intercepted pass there. Thompson gets out there on the power play with Carlson. And not Erik Karlsson, Lucas Carlson. I believe he was a former Columbus Blue Jacket, if I remember correctly. Puck gets played up outside of the right side. Cameron Lund with it. A pass up to Graf, who sends Lund back into the zone, who will shoot that one all the way around. Puck slides all the way back out, and that will pretty much do it for the San Jose power play. Not a great one, if I'm being honest with you guys. It wasn't the greatest. I think it definitely could have been better for sure. Puck is shot into the Calgary end. Down low now. San Jose trying to play it. Kovalenko back with Graf. Slides it up to the point. Over to Ferraro. A slap shot. And an easy pad save by Wolf. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. And I am in a very happy relationship with her. She's probably watching right now, actually. She tunes into every stream. Most streams, actually. She's usually asleep by a lot of these. That's cool. That's cool, KC. Face off now. 7:25 left here in the second period. It's won by the Sharks. Ferraro moves it down low behind the net. Throws it in front and batted away by the Sharks. Coronado then battling on the right side as well with Pachal. How do you even say that guy's name? If any other Flames fans in here that can help me. Is it Pachal or Pachal? Coronado feeds a pass up then as Kadri tries to take it into the zone, but he's tied up on the right side. Picked up by San Jose, who dumps it down the other way. Calgary will regroup. Shots are 22-13 in favor of the Sharks. If Calgary wants to get back in this one, they're going to have to play a little bit better than they are right now. That's for sure. Down low, Smith clears it all the way down the other way and into the San Jose zone. Battling for it on the right side now. In front! And a big save by Wolf on a chance from Smith. Remarkable. And when Calgary has tend to pretty much really struggle throughout this game, I think that Dustin Wolf has been playing the way Dustin Wolf can play and has done actually a pretty good job for Calgary this year. And this game, not this year. Well, yeah, this year too, but not what I was trying to say. Face-off won by the Sharks, kept in the zone. Liljegren throws that puck around. Back over then for Graf, who throws it down low. Uyghur then gets it back over to Hanley, as the Flames will clear it the other way. Here they got some room. Frost throws it in front, saved by Romanov. I like both of you. Why is this even a thing?
towards the net. It could go off the goalie, and then you could drive to the net looking for that rebound. That's why you hear coaches be yelling, drop it down.
All right, face-off coming here once again. And it's won by the Sharks. Played all the way around. Anderson slides a pass over in front. A shot saved by Romanoff again. From a huge chance by Frost. Played around the right side. Kept in by Anderson. Flames pick it up then down low. They'll shoot it around once again. And that puck is chipped all the way out and all the way down the other way. Ball. Sends it through the zone as Calgary tries to get in. It'll go in on Romanoff and just wide of him at that. Behind the net then is Wenberg, who backhands that one all the way out of the zone. Calgary still keeps it in. And picked up then by Kovalenko. Kovalenko with some room. Drops back. Celebrini. He's in. Saved by Wolf. Rebound. What a stop. Oh my goodness. Dustin Wolf. Highway robbery. Thrown in front again. And the Sharks get it at the point. Delayed penalty coming for Calgary. Romanoff will go to the net. Vlasic up at the point on the right side to Thrun. Smith back with it to Celebrini. Celebrini throws it in front and Sharks still have it. I thought the Flames touched it. Still up at the point. Vlasic poke checked away and there's the whistle. As the Sharks will get yet again another power play as Dustin Wolf's magic continues. Hey, Vajesus, what's up? Welcome back, my man. What a save by Dustin Wolf. Good Lord. The grand larceny continues. And it's officially 12 a.m. on the East Coast, but I don't think I'm going to stop. I think I'm going to go the whole way through. All right. So Sharks getting a power play here with some time left still. Nice, Casey. All right. All right, Flames go to the box. We'll see San Jose get it yet again, their second power play of the night. Let's see what they can connect here. 1 point. I thought they'd go in a bit harder than this. I always pick the short-scored games. Yeah, I do too, though. Honestly, I'll pick over. I'll pick over 3.5, and it'll be in like a 3-goal game or a 2-goal game. I guess the only way it could be a 2-goal game is if it's 2-0 or something like that. Face-off won by the Sharks. The puck is deflected out of play. It goes into a Flame. Into Flames fans, and they just went crazy. Shots are 25-15 in favor of the Sharks, who have been not dominating play, but they still have a lot of shots that have come in the first period. It's been a very good stretch of games here for them, especially tonight. Face-off won by the Sharks. Celebrini to Smith. Celebrini, a shot! And it goes wide. Flames will pick that puck up immediately and clear it down the other way. Here comes Liljegren, who drops it back then as Will Smith will take it down the other way. Smith through the zone to Wenberg. Wenberg circles around, gives it to Liljegren, who steals it, and the Flames are back the other way. Down through the zone, trying to get to that puck is is Kevin Rooney, but it's stolen back by the Sharks. Liljegren drops it back for Eklund. Eklund to Celebrini. Celebrini will chip it into the zone. And that slides all the way back to neutral zone. Liljegren to Smith. To Wenberg. Wenberg through the zone. Drops it back to Celebrini, who circles back around. Eklund over in front. And they can't get shots off. They keep bouncing off each other's feet. Celebrini to Eklund again. Back to Celebrini. To the point to Liljegren. To Smith. Over. Deflected. And it goes wide. That almost went in on net. Celebrini to Liljegren. A shot. Deflected in front. Rebound. Smith. He waits. Celebrini. And he misses the shot. Oh, man. That's terrible. 30 seconds left on the power play. Smith throws the puck in the air. And that is all the way out of play. And I think the faceoff will come out of the zone. Definitely not what Smith had planned doing there. But sometimes it happens. Oh, Celebrini fumbled the puck. It's terrible. That would have been a nice chance, too. All right, face-off coming here again in the Calgary end. 28 seconds left on the power play. The second unit will get out there on the ice. Battling for it down low now. Picked up by Graf, who's still trying to get actual control of it. Puck will slide all the way up in the air and out of the Calgary zone. It's regrouped then back by Thompson. Jack Thompson now with it. Over to Kovalenko. Back up then for Lund. And we're back to full strength. That's it for the power play. All right, good night, Andrew. Who has the best odds of winning the game? I would say Calgary, but right now it looks like San Jose. Here come the Flames the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Through the zone. Rooney! And a save by Romanov. A shot in front there. Another save by Romanov, who has made some good saves tonight. I'll give him a lot of credit. The kid's made some good saves. Pakal with the puck. He gets knocked over there. Flames will take it back. It's Kadri now the other way. 3-on-2. Kadri to the front, and Coronado can't finish that. And the Sharks will take it back the other way. This is a crucial 2 points for the Flames, but they can't seem to get them. Coronado through the zone to Kadri. It's broken up. A shot in front still, and the puck comes loose. And Romanov makes more saves. Jesus. Back behind the net, Weegar. 30 seconds, or a minute 30 left in this first period. 3-on-2 for the Flames. Frost over, a shot, and that one goes way wide. Flames keep it in the zone. Farabee right at the line at that. A pass up and over them for Frost. Back over, a slap shot, and it's deflected as it goes back into the corner. Sharks taking it now the other way. Passing it up then for Liljegren. Liljegren then behind the net at last minute of play here in the second period. Sharangovich has got some time for the Flames. You wager $2,000 and win $12K? God damn, you guys in these huge bets. I would never wager $2K on a game, but hey, if you have the money, a shot! And that one goes wide off of a chance there. It would have been funny if they scored if we were talking about parlays. Flames moving to the front. Sharangovich tried getting there, but he couldn't get the shot on. Back behind the net, Liljegren picks up the puck. Kept in, though, by the Flames, and Sharks press it out. Wow, impressive. 20 seconds left here in the second. Anderson gets it over into the zone. Shoots it, and a glove save by Romanov. And he'll make the cover with 13.9 left to go. 26-19 are the shots.
They picked up the pace, and the Sharks were back on their heels. They're out shooting the Sharks 11-8 in this second period. Rudy's been noticeable.
13.9. here to go. Can the Flames get a goal here in the last few minutes or few seconds? Sharks pick it up. They'll move it down the other way. Eklund, he's got some room. Slides a pass back, stolen by the Flames. And it's center ice. Sharks dump it down the other way, and that will do it for the second period. Gorgi Romanov with 0 goals allowed through these first 2 periods. You're a big Flames fan, that's why. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And the Sharks are up 1-0 still on the Calgary Flames here with 20 more minutes to go. That being said, it's intermission time. Go get a snack, go get a drink, do what you got to do. We'll be back for the third period here in about 20 minutes. Thank you all for tuning in. What was I going to say? So I do want to say, before I go to the bathroom, that the last time we streamed San Jose, they were up 1-0 after the first period. They were up 1-0 in the first period till 20 seconds left in the third period. And Winnipeg tied it, and they won in overtime. So, for the Flames fans in here, don't fret yet, because this one ain't over. And if there's anything that I know about the Sharks, they have a good track record at blowing leads. So I want you guys to keep that in mind as we head into this last period here. But that being said, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'll be back for you guys in about, literally 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I'm not even going to ask if we should keep going because I want to keep going. This stream's doing pretty good. And it's not often that streams do pretty good here. I shouldn't say that. Streams do good here, but not as good as this on a Monday night at 12 in the morning. So I know it's West Coast for some of you guys, but still. We'll keep it going here for you for this third period stretch. We're almost done. Feels like it's all kind of flown by, honestly. You know, I streamed the earlier game today at Rangers-Tampa. Kind of felt like it blazed by. And even this one just feels like it's kind of just going, which is good. Are Blue Jackets in playoffs? No, they are not. I will be doing more games. Not tonight, though. I'll have more this week, likely. Next week, into the playoffs. Next week, I might take it a little bit more laid back, honestly, but I'll let you guys know. I will let you guys know, obviously, what the plan is, but The plan is to do more. The plan is to do a lot more, actually. Not just more. A lot more. So, look forward to that for sure.
So far, 40 minutes of play. The Sharks have done a very, very good job on breaking the puck out and breaking the pinch. They've got to keep it up for the last 20 minutes. We're going to come back with the great Scott Hannon with some views on the great Alexander Ovechkin, who he played with in Washington. You're watching NBC Sports, California.
Again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. To this late night stream. I'm going to put on my acne cream here if you guys don't mind. It won't make anything different. It's going to make my acne better. I haven't been doing a great job with putting it on, so. Whenever I remember to, I always try. So. Oh, okay. Ugh. Avs fan here. Great job with the play-by-play. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Longtime Shark and former Calgary Flame and former Washington Capital defenseman Scott Hanner. Hanner, good to have you here. I'm sure you were watching yesterday, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. Obviously, everybody had their eyes on field to the TV, and great to see him do it there.
Were you surprised at any point during this run-up that he was able to catch Gretzky for what
a lot of people not that long ago thought it was an unattainable record to pass Gretzky at 894.
Yeah, I was one of those. Anyway, 20 years at 44 goals or something that you have to get there, and it's amazing to see what he did. You know, I thought there was a chance there. You know, you start seeing him creep up, but then to do it this year, broken leg and all, it's just amazing to see what he's been able to do.
It was a long time ago, back in 10-11, I believe, when you were with the Washington Capitals. But I'm sure you have enduring memories of your time there and playing with Ovechkin. What kind of teammate was he?
You're welcome. What are my thoughts on the Avs? I actually really like Colorado. I think it's kind of phenomenal that they made all these changes on the fly. They realize they're like a lot of teams will just kind of play through it. Like you see the Oilers, they just kind of play through their problems. You see with the Avs, it was clear from the very beginning that Alex Georgiev was just not going to work. And the beginning of the year, they really struggle. They go through injuries and all that, and Georgiev just shits the bed every game. They made the change. They brought in Mackenzie Blackwood, ironically enough, from San Jose. And I think he's looked like a great acquisition. They trade Scott Wedgwood for Justice Annunen. Like, holy crap, that is a good deal. You see how Annunen's doing in Nashville? I mean, Nashville isn't that great as it is, but you see how those two correspond? That's impressive. Like, the fact that they swatched that up, and then they obviously made the trades for Nelson and Coyle and Lindgren. I mean, there's some risk to it when you give up all those players and you give up like a guy like Callum Ritchie. But I think it's worked out. And again, like, I have been saying it for a while. It is a damn shame that the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche play in the first round. It is a damn shame. Because one of those two teams, like, I think either of those teams could win the Stanley Cup, and one of them isn't going to be in the playoffs in the second round, which is crazy. I still can't comprehend it. So yeah, I like Colorado. I'm a big Colorado fan. I was really rooting for them when they won in 2022. We've also done a few Avalanche streams this year. They've been fun. I can't remember how many we did. I'm not even sure, to be honest. Let me go take a look. I think we only did like 2 or 3. We did 2. They won 1, they lost 1. All right, so we got another period here, guys. It'll be coming up soon, so make sure to stick around. Again, I appreciate everyone who's tuning in. It's a late night game, at least for me. I know some of you guys are on the West Coast, so that really just doesn't mean anything to you. Like, you're like Nordic. It's literally only like 8 p.m. here. I know, but still. Blackhawks fan. Blackhawks fan. All right, I think we're ready to start the third here. Are we?
We welcome you back live to downtown San Jose. Sharks and Flames in a huge game for Calgary, but it's the Sharks on top, 1-0 as we welcome you into
Never mind.
the Lazy Boy broadcast.
Still a little more time.
Former Flame defense
LA Kings will come back. I guess you have to do my out of town. What do I think about under 4.5? Well, unless if there is an absolute onslaught in the third period, I think that should be a pretty good bet there, bejesus. The score of the Kings game, it's still 2-1 Kraken at the end of 2. None of the scores have changed since I last covered them. Unless it, like, again, unless there's an onslaught of goals in the third period, which is not impossible, but unless there is a real onslaught of goals, I think your bet is safe. I would think so, at the very least. But I've been wrong before, so. Of course. I think it should work out. Flames live money line plus 175. They desperately need this one. Yeah, desperately. Yeah, so the Flames, like, and there is no way to justify it. You need this win. You have your games in hand, which is an advantage to an extent. They're only an advantage if you win them. And you need to win this game, especially against a team like San Jose. Like, I don't know what their schedule is coming up. I can't follow all 32 teams extensively. At least that research is there for me. Their upcoming schedule, they do play Anaheim tomorrow, so you can get a win there. Or they play Anaheim on Wednesday, so you can get a win there against Anaheim. You then play Minnesota. You play San Jose one more time. You really got to win those San Jose games. You got to win against Minnesota on Friday, too. That is like perennial. That is, like, very key. You also need to, you play Vegas, then you play LA. So, like, their schedule is a mix of easy, a mix of hard. Like, Vegas and LA, that'll be difficult. If they win tonight against San Jose, and they win against Anaheim, and then they play Minnesota, they will tie the Wild. But here's the other thing that people aren't realizing. They don't have the tiebreaker. So, and they won't get the tiebreaker. So, for the Flames, they essentially, they need to win out. And they need to hope that Minnesota at least loses one of their next couple of games. So the odds are kind of stacking up against Calgary. It's not impossible. I'd be shocked, for one, if Minnesota ends up out of the playoff race. And a lot of it's going to be blamed on injuries, but I don't know, like they got to win tonight. If they don't win tonight, then it makes things a lot harder. Again, you essentially got to win out. So, all right, next commercial break. We'll start the third period, folks. All right, let's get ready for the start of the third period here, folks. I will not be live tomorrow. I have work. I cannot live stream tomorrow. I wish I could, but I can't. All right. Third period underway here in San Jose. Scoring recap, no goals in the second period. Only that goal from Will Smith at the start. And that's all we got here so far. All right, here we go. Flames need this. This is a must-win performance. Can they get through, or is Georgi Romanov going to get his first NHL win and maybe even his first NHL shutout? Let's find out. Face-off. Won by the Sharks. They'll regroup with it now as it slides into the Flame zone, picked up by Calgary. They'll move it down the other way. Coronado on the right side. Thrown back in front. It's intercepted. I am not allowed to show the game due to copyright. I wish I could, but I can't, unfortunately. icing against San Jose. I apologize. I wish I could show the game, but I'm not allowed to do the copyright. And people who do show you the game, they're violating copyright, and their channel gets striked. It's almost happened to me before. I had to fight hard to not get a strike, so I'm not messing with that again. On the right side, Hanley with it, back to Huberdeau. Over for Weegar, who moves it into the Calgary zone, or the San Jose zone. Liljegren throws it around. Try to clear it out of the zone. Flames will keep it in. Down low then, Huberdeau gives it to Ball. Ball to the point. Pospisil a shot. Save. Rebound in front. Another save by Romanoff. And the puck deflects all the way back out of the zone. And Calgary will regroup. Again, we're going to get to this point where Romanoff is going to be relied on heavily to make saves for Calgary, or for San Jose, as we keep running down to that point. Puck slides down low into the zone. Ferraro chips it around then for Eklund down low. Ferraro now moving it the other way. Puck is tipped as San Jose battles for it at neutral ice. Eklund now with it. Down the right side. Puck slides down low. In the corner battling for it. Flames break it out. Here's Frost. Morgan Frost the other way to Farabee. Farabee to Sharangovich. A shot! And a glove save by Romanoff. He read that play well and made the big save. I've seen this 1,000 times. Calgary's going to score late. Then they're going to win in overtime. Even though San Jose is playing really well and their goalie is backstopping them. I've seen it happen with Askarov. I've seen it happen with Vanacek. It's going to happen again, isn't it? Flames with the puck. The shot, another save by Romanoff. And the crowd is making some big cheers for Romanoff here.
the Sharks lineup tonight. Their leading scorer with 28 goals. Now with a lower body injury, but we're told he will travel with the Sharks today.
18:08 here left in the third period. Shots are 26-21. Won by the Flames. Thrown down low then behind the net. Backlund trying to play the puck. Down low now. Thrun sends it back over for San Jose. And dumped out of the zone. Trying to pick it up then is Dellandrea, but it's whistle blown dead at the Calgary blue line. Probably an offside, I would assume. Thank you all for tuning in for this stream all night tonight. I appreciate it. If you are new, please do consider subscribing. If you like what you're hearing, we do these streams every single week during the NHL season. Most weeks, not every week. But if you're still considering it, watch the whole broadcast. And then if you think that what I do is good. Anyway, Flames with the puck, trying to break it out the other way. Stolen back by the Sharks. Dellandrea trying to battle for that puck. It's taken back by Klapka. And dumped back into the zone. Klapka last week scored a goal against the Colorado Avalanche to tie the game up. It was a huge pivotal game where they needed that point. Grundstrom a shot. That one goes wide behind the net. He was somebody who, I think he tied up the game against the Avalanche and gave them that huge shootout win, which if they didn't get those 2 points, who knows where they are right now. Sharks pick it up on the right side. Here they come the other way. It's Ostapchuk trying to move the puck. He slides it up then for Liljegren. Timothy Liljegren down the right side. Circles back around. Will shoot it behind the net. It goes back up then for the point. And Flames steal it right back. And it's a whistle for hand pass, I think I heard correctly. So yeah, like again, I've been mentioning it all broadcast, but this is insanely pivotal that Calgary wins this game. There is no doubt they need to get this win. If they don't get this win, it's like I said with the Rangers. It's like, honestly, it might be the nail in the coffin. It's not over fully, but you're digging yourself the grave. The Rangers is different just because they've just been so bad. Flames pick up the puck, stolen back by San Jose. Battling for it then is Wenberg, and stolen back by the Flames. Eklund dumps it back into the Calgary zone. Wolf will go back behind the net to play it. Picked up around the right side. Sharangovich moving it through center ice. He's got some room. Through the zone. Holds around. Saved by Romanov. Rebound in front. And that one saved as well. Down behind the net. Huberdeau throws it up to the point. Anderson throws it behind to Huberdeau again, who gives it back over for Kadri, but it's stolen back by the Sharks, and they'll clear it out. About 5 minutes passed here through this third period. Ball shoots it, blocked in front, as it slides all the way back around and goes back in on Romanov, and he'll make the glove save once again. He's had a good game tonight. You know, you see Romanov, he's somebody, again, I mentioned him at the beginning of the broadcast. He's a guy who's only played like 6 or 7 NHL games, has never won a game before in his career. And I think he's played well enough tonight that he deserves the win. But same can be said for Wolf, right? Sharks with the puck. Smith moving it down the other way. It's cleared into the zone as Wolf goes back behind to play it. Sharks have no shots of the period so far. It's been all Flames. And that puck deflects out of play. And shots are 26 to 23. Would Rangers get angry at me? No. I think they also agree with me that their team has not been good. But earlier it was a pretty hard watch. Face-off won by the Flames in their own end. They'll try and break it out the other way. A pass up through the zone for Coleman. Coronado battling forward as well. Celebrini steals that puck and chips it through the zone. Down the right side, Kovalenko racing forward. He loses his stick. And Flames will get that puck then. Puck is tipped as it goes into the Shark zone, but it'll be an icing against the Flames here now. Face-off coming now on the Calgary end. And it's won by the Flames. They'll move it behind their net. Playing it through neutral zone. It'll slide all the way back into the San Jose end. And all the way back out. Battling now with the neutral zone. It's picked up by Coleman, who plays it to the other side of the blue line. It's still in by the Flames. Sharks trying to get it out. They do so successfully. It's Noah Gregor through the zone. Puts it through Bean's legs. Calgary gets it right back, though. They'll try and play it the other way. Sharks keep it in. Down low, Lund behind the net. Up to the point. Thompson will then throw it behind the net. Back over, then a shot, and it deflects into the corner. Flames pick it up. It's Frost. Frost through neutral zone, getting tagged up by multiple Sharks. He shoots it, and that one goes up in the air. And still in the zone, however. Sharangovich looks for options. Throws it around, and that one ends up sliding right back out. Ball feeds a pass over to Anderson. Up then for Pospisil, who directs that puck in down low. Grundstrom plays it around. A shot from Kadri, save in front, and Romanov makes the cover. With 13:40 left. And we'll go to commercial break with, again, 13:40 left. It's still 1-0 in favor of the Sharks almost halfway through the period. And these two very key points for Calgary seem like they are fading away. fading away fast. But it's not over yet. I'm not saying it is. It's not over yet. If anything, we're expecting San Jose to blow this lead. So I wouldn't be surprised. All right. Think I'm chilling with under 2.5. Oh, yeah, you are. There might not be another goal in this game. Tuning in from Lima, Ohio. Damn, so you're the same time zone as me. What are you doing up? What are you doing up, Preston? I have to suffer. But what are you doing? Nah, I'm messing with you. All right. Carlson moves it behind the San Jose net. Sharks will move it down the other way. And dumping that into the Flame zone. Back down low then. Anderson throws it around. Oh, then I don't blame you. I don't blame you for tuning into a game. Ball. Back down low. 13 minutes left in the third period. Backlund gives it over to Ball. Through the zone. Down the right side. Coleman will chip it in, but Goudreau gets right there and clears it down the other way. Flames still have it. They'll divert into the zone. Backlund now. Thrown back behind the net. Coleman battling forward as well. Where am I at? I'm in Pennsylvania. So I'm not that far from you. Sharks down the other way. Cleared into the Calgary end. How do I feel about the Flames? I think they need to be playing better. I mean, they've gotten better as the game has gone on, but they can't beat this goalie. Flames backtrack out of the zone, and Sharks got a break. Smith, the other way, a pass up and over. Down low then, Kovalenko to Celebrini in front end. The Flames intercepted before it can even get through. Puck is chipped down the other way by Pospisil, who's racing then with Ferraro. He falls into the boards. Puck is taken back then by Kovalenko with 12 minutes left, and Pospisil's down. And he looks like he hurt his arm. Oh, cool. So, yeah, that's not that far away from me, like an hour and a half. I'm like Philadelphia area. And, yeah, Pospisil took a rough hit there into the boards. Oh. Left hand got tangled in there, and Mario just, like, pressed right up against that. That's not... Oh, yikes. Yeah, he's getting pulled off. That's got to hurt. And we'll see what Pospisil's update is, but he's now out. Not ideal. Not ideal whatsoever if you are the Calgary Flames losing Pospisil now. Oh, and he threw his helmet down onto the ground. He's very frustrated. Yikes! Not a good look. That's Calgary's top winger right there with Pospisil. So I'm assuming they'll move Coronado up, I guess, but not great. Not great. Hey, don't spoil. Don't spoil. Pretend you didn't say that. And hope you're wrong. Sharks pick up the puck. Deflected down the other way. Comes into the zone then. Ferraro plays it through center ice. It slides back into the Flames' end. Ball. Chips it down the other way. Here's Kadri. Nazem Kadri. 2-on-1. Kadri. A shot. Rebound. They score! Adam Klapka. And the Flames tie it. We have a tie game, folks. With 11:48 left in the third period, the Flames tie it. Kahith, I hate you. Adam Klapka on a 2-on-1 as Kadri takes the initial shot. And Klapka makes the rebound there, and that's absolutely huge for Calgary. Even if you can get in there and, you go to overtime, you get the 1 point. That is absolutely huge. And there goes Jason's under 2.5 because there's going to be at least 3 goals in this game. Flames play it down low behind the net then. I told you guys, San Jose it's always a 1-0 lead for the Sharks, and then they end up blowing it in the third. That has to be a stat. Somebody look that up. There has to be a stat behind that. Here come the Sharks now the other way. It's a 2-on-2 the other way. Grunstrom into the zone. He's got some room. He shoots it, and that one goes all the way out of play. And so much for Georgi Romanov getting the shutout here tonight. He can still get a win. But Romanov, obviously, again, as I said multiple times in the broadcast, he's looking for his first NHL win. That's Klapka's 4th goal of the year. Again, we talked about earlier as well that this guy had a goal against Colorado the other night, which got them a huge 2 points. Maybe this is another instance of that. Or if they go to a shootout, so my parlay might... Oh, I'll say that's true. You're right. You're right. That could happen. So I guess you're hoping for a shootout. I never thought I'd say that in my life. Coleman circles back around on the right side. Looks for options up at the point then, and what just happened? Okay. That was very weird. My thing just said video unavailable, and now I'm back in it. Okay, Kadri now moving it down the other way. That was weird. Sorry, guys. Klapka down the other way. He's knocked down. No call. Oh, they are calling it. Oh, Lucas Carlson. And the Flames are going to get a power play. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I moved in on the right time. Lucas Carlson to the box for holding on Klapka. Makes him knock down. So, what a game for Klapka. This guy goes from... Let me look up his career stats. I looked it up the other day. Oh, the odds of it are very slim. But anything's possible, man. All right, let me look it up. Yeah, Klapka was in the AHL for a long time this year. Now has 4 goals this season, 6 points. Just drew a penalty, so absolutely huge there for the Calgary Flames, and Klapka's doing his part. All right, Calgary on the power play. Weegar drops it back for Matt Coronado. Coronado down the right side, moves it through the zone. Kadri over to Weegar, who waits at the point. Weegar to Huberdeau, moves to the front, slid down low to Coronado again, who waits to Weegar at the point. Weegar in front, a shot, and that one is wide. Huberdeau throws it down low to Frost. Back to Coronado. To Frost again. To Weegar to Kadri. Kadri waits over. Frost in front, and it's blocked. Oh, man. Puck at the point. Poke checked away by San Jose. And Weegar will steal that puck around. Kadri into the zone then for Frost. Up at the point. Kadri to Weegar, to Frost. He shoots it. He scores! Morgan Frost! on the power play. And Calgary leads 2-1. Morgan Frost and power play. As a Flyers fan, I never thought I'd say those two words together. Morgan Frost on the power play. And the Flames are up 2-1. Morgan Frost, absolutely huge goal there for Calgary. Now they have a 2-1 lead here with about 9 minutes remaining. A huge power play goal for the Flames. I wonder if they might challenge that. No, they ain't challenging that. But who knows with goalie interference nowadays. All right, puck slides down into the San Jose zone. The Flames now have a 2-1 lead. Klapka shoots it back into the zone. Glove save by Romanov. Sucks for him because he's really had a good game here tonight. The hot fries busting at 12:40. Again, 12:48. Hell yeah. Your parlay's cooked. Well, that's unfortunate. Out of town scoreboards now since we are at that point. Ducks are up 3-1 on the Oilers. Wow. So it looks like the Oilers are not going to clinch tonight. I think if they won, they would have been able to clinch, but nope. So McTavish and Gauthier with 2 goals. There's still a lot of time. Kraken are up 2-1 on the Kings. And the Flames are up 2-1 on the Sharks, obviously. So let's see what this the rest of this third period brings. Again, 8:46 to go, so there's still a lot of time and plenty of things can happen, but at least as of right now, just now getting into hockey, I kind of like Calgary. Yeah, they're a fun team. They're a fun team to root for. If you like an underdog, that's what the Flames are. Capitals fan, but Flames are in Fuego. Yeah, that makes sense. Need the Sharks to win. Just bet $250. Oh, Jesus Christ. We'll see. Still kind of chilling, to be honest, as long as the Flames win and there's no more goals. Yeah, definitely. I've won 33 grand left for in sports betting in the last 10 months. God damn. I don't know how y'all do it. I could never do that. I don't know how you guys do it, honestly. All right. Key is learning all the sports and always betting money on parlays, just different sports. Yeah, that's true. You got a good point. I'm not legally old enough either. Showing off Klapka. Again, I like Klapka. From what I've seen, I like this guy. Face-off won by the Flames. Up at the point, down low behind the net. Through with it, throws it around as it slides all the way out of the zone. Celebrini moving with the puck. Clears it all the way down the other way into the zone. Big save there by Wolf as it goes all the way in on him. Klapka will direct it back into the San Jose end. Jack Thompson down the right side. Waits for the puck, who shoots it back in. Frost with it now. Back for Rooney as the Flames regroup. Puck slides into the Sharks' end. Thompson. Less than 8 minutes to go now here in the third period. A race for it now. Wenberg against Anderson. Still battling for it behind the San Jose net, or the Calgary net, sorry. Battle for it down low. Flames finally do pick it up. They'll slide it through up and out of the zone. Never mind, no they don't. Sharks got it. A shot in front, saved by Wolf. Rebound! Oh, they couldn't finish. Oh my goodness, they couldn't finish that one. Flames dump it into the Shark zone. Behind the net now. Picked up again by San Jose. Ferraro dumps it out of the zone. Stolen back by Calgary, who clear it right in. Coleman takes it down low. Shoots it. Saved by Romanoff. And shots are 29-28 here with still a lot of time left. Face-off won by Calgary. Up at the point then. Bean. A pass over then for Packel. Battling for it down on the right side. Stolen back by the Sharks. And the Flames steal that one as well and dump it back down the other way. Sharks will clear it into the Flames zone. Bean takes it behind the net. Tries backhanding it around. Kept in there by Calgary and slides out to neutral zone. And that puck gets bounced off there. It'll go back into the San Jose zone. Thank you, Dubois. Or Dubois. I appreciate it. Not Dubois. Got purely Dubois on the brain. Go Flames, go. Love it. All right. 6:27 here left in the third period. Face-off won by Calgary. They'll clear it into the San Jose end. All right, the boys. All I ask is that you don't spam that, please. I appreciate the sub, but please don't spam. Calgary with it. Huberdeau waiting for it. Smith steals it right back and passes it back into the zone. Ferraro plays it up. It's dumped in. That definitely is a mistake. Yeah, guys, a lot of back and forth action here. Sorry, Plastic Bowl. I hate to tell you that is kind of a mistake. They're in a rebuild right now. Back down low. Flames with the puck. They'll clear it all the way down the other way. Sharangovich will dump it into the Sharks' end. 5:20 here left in this third period. Flames have a 2-1 lead. Ball shot. And he shoots that one wide. San Jose picking it up. Wenberg passed over then for Thrun. Thrun trying to play it. Sharangovich ties him up now on the left side. Time is slowly winding down as the Flames can get a huge 2 points here if they hold on. Sharks with the puck. Down the other way. Stolen back by Calgary. Coleman. Up through the other way. It's tipped as it slides into the San Jose end. San Jose waiting now. Intercepted. A shot. They score! Matt Coronado! And it's 3-1 Flames. Man, this team does not give up. So who was the person that I said, unless there's a scoring onslaught in the third period, your bet's fine? I hate to break it to you, but I don't think your bet's fine. I don't think your bet's fine. Matt Coronado puts it past Romanoff. And barring any huge comeback here from San Jose, the Flames are not done yet. And they get a huge 2 points. 4:20 here left in the third period. San Jose picks it up in their own end. Sharks will try and get something going here now. See if they can make a comeback. Ferraro shoots it. And it's blocked in front. Flames pick it up. They'll clear it all the way down the other way. I wonder if they'll look to Romanoff and see if they'll pull. And that's an unassisted goal there, making a good play off a turnover and getting the opportunity. Anderson still regrouping with the puck. It slides all the way back into the San Jose end. Romanov will give it over then for Ferraro. And Liljegren will move it down the other way. Celebrini throws the pass all the way up. 3:35 here left in the third. Pass up to the point. Unless there's an empty net goal, you should be okay, Vajesus. You should be okay unless there's an empty net goal. We'll see, though. I don't know. Flames play it down the other way. Celebrini now with the puck. Backhands it into the zone. 3 minutes left, and the goalie is pulled on San Jose's end. Romanov went to the bench. Smith throws it around behind the net, back to Eklund. Eklund looking for options. Weegar gets there first. Frost trying to get there as well. Plays it up then for Sharangovich. Sharks keep it in. Puck deflects and goes all the way out of the zone, and San Jose will have to regroup. Stolen back by the Flames. Cleared the other way, and just wide of the net. And glances off the outside of the post. It will be an icing. Out-of-town scoreboard one last time here tonight. The Kraken are up 2-1 on the Kings with 5:16 left in the third. Oilers are down 3-1 against the Ducks. And a very close shot there for the Flames. And Vajesus' parlay was inches away from being cooked. Face-off, won by the Sharks. Puck up at the point, a shot, it's blocked. Played down to the right side, San Jose still got it. A shot in front is blocked by Dellandrea as it'll slide back into the San Jose zone, no icing. 2 minutes left in the third period. Calgary can hold this down, they'll have the win here tonight. Dellandrea into the zone, poke checked away by Wolf. He slides into the end, that will be a penalty. That will be a penalty on Joel Hanley. And the Sharks will get a power play. Interesting. We'll get one last commercial break with 2:17 left in the third period. I'm not cheering for you. I'm just saying your parlay was inches away from being cooked. Anywho, all right, be sure to tune in for this final 2 minutes here. Again, I want to say one more time before the end of the stream, if you are enjoying what you're seeing, please do consider subscribing and join the community we're building here on this channel. Again, we do these streams every single week, and I've had a good time here tonight. I didn't think it was going to be this fun, especially for a late night game where I got to be up in like 6 hours. I appreciate this, guys. Thank you. And let's hope for a fun finish here to end off this 10:30 start time game. How much time? I think about 2:10, I'm pretty sure. 2:17. All right. So Anderson in the box. One of their better penalty killers, and they'll call that one against him. And let's see. Let's see if they can. Maybe the Sharks can connect and get a goal here and somehow make this close, but I don't know. It should be. Yeah. Vajesus, it should be. I told you. I said it should be. I said there's like 2:17 left. Am I like really delayed? All right, 2:17 left here. Empty net for the Sharks. Power play for the Sharks, so it's a 6-on-4. Face-off won by the Flames. Sharks pick it up down low. Eklund. Eklund on the right side, looking for options. Takes it behind the net then, down low. Celebrini over. Liljegren shoots it. Rebound in front. Smith, he scores again! Will Smith! And it's 3-2. San Jose's within one. Nordic ignoring his fans, keeping him big as hell. What? What? Will Smith, 3-2. And suddenly this game just got a lot closer. We'll see. I don't know. 1:59 remaining in the third period. It's 3-2 in favor of Calgary. Liljegren. Back behind the net. It's cleared down into the Calgary end. Ball with it. Sharks will pull their goalie once again. Down low. Smith trying to get to it. It's stolen back all the way down the other way. It'll trickle past the empty net. And an icing against the Flames with 1:30 left now. Making movies and plays. Oh, I love that. That's funny. I hope I don't get slapped. That's what annoys me. Every time I look at Will Smith, I always get the Will Smith movie guy. And it's a little bit annoying. Obviously. Down low behind the net. Celebrini picks it up. Down low to the point to Liljegren. Back to Celebrini. Celebrini moving it to the front. Blocked in front by Calgary. They'll chip it through. And Klapka will shoot it towards the empty net, but it's not good enough as San Jose will get it back. Final minute of play here in regulation. 2 pivotal points on the line for Calgary. Wolf throws it around, kept in by the Sharks. 50 seconds left and counting. Puck is cleared down the other way. Not good enough for an icing. Liljegren racing for it now. He gets the puck up then for Smith, who clears it into the zone. Flames get it right back and to neutral zone once again. 35 seconds left here in the third period. Wenberg sends a pass over then for Celebrini, who clears it in. Flames dump it down the other way into the zone. Backlund there in the Sharks end trying to get the empty net. 19 seconds. Through center ice, stolen back by Calgary. San Jose gets it right back. They'll dump it into the zone. 10 seconds left. Wolf plays it behind the net. Back over then for Coronado. Sharks keep it in. Up to the point. Smith circles around, shoots it, fans on it, and Calgary wins. An incredibly pivotal 2 points for the Flames, and they get it. And this team will not roll over. They will not give up. Final score, Flames 3, Sharks 2. And the Flames just will not roll over at all. Phenomenal performance from Calgary. Romanov, you got to give him his flowers. He played really well on the other end of the net. And there you go. Final score, Flames 3, Sharks 2. And now that being said, let's do a little bit of a standings check before I wrap up here tonight, because I am tired and my voice is killing me if you couldn't tell. The Flames are now 4 points back of the Wild with a game in hand. All right, that being said, that is it for me. I'm done tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It was a fun game tonight. I had a good time, and thank you all for coming on. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. I got school at 7 a.m. So, all right. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you are new, please do consider subscribing and join the community that we're building here on this channel. Anyways, that is it for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys